Hello, my friends. So here we are, third day using the new technology. And today I've got a couple of extra things to try in it. I've been doing quite a lot of research today to see what other things I can do to make this life more exciting for you. So when you come on, I would love, love, love to know where you are watching from. So as soon as you see me and you're watching me, please come on and okay. So I'm actually going to copy a link here and I'm going to put it. I wonder if I can put a link in the chat. Oh, no, I can't. Hello, Wendy. Once again, I have oh no, that's not what I did. I copied something onto um, the, uh, the clipboard and then I pasted it and I was hoping it would give everyone a link so that they can, if you come on and you want me to see who you are, you need to click on the link that's at the top of this broadcast and it will allow BeLive to see your name. I'm thinking, Wendy, did you have to do it again today or does it recognize you now? Because your name came straight up. So, and I'm thinking that's probably why Karen's name came straight up the first day she came on, because she's been on BeLives with me before. So once you've done it once, your BeLive recognition is there. So welcome to my live at 5. Today I'm going to be cooking fish. I'm going to do it in my stack cooker. So I'm going to have 2 layers. I'm going to have rice in the bottom layer. I'm going to have fish and cream and onion and veggies in the middle. So the first thing that I'm going to do today is to chop up the onion and the carrots. So yes, I have some carrots. I have pre-peeled them today because I figured you really don't need to see me peeling carrots again. I'm just going to cut the carrots in half because one of the things that I have worked out is that if you use carrots in your supersonic chopper, then it's always better if you cut them in half because now the chopper has a sharp edge in which to grip on to the carrot. Because what I have found sometimes is if the stuff in the supersonic is too rounded, sometimes the it gets stuck too quickly. So that is why I always cut them in half. And everybody who watches me, you know that my dog Killian, he loves carrots. So always have some carrots ready for him when I'm going live. Excuse me, with carrots. So I've got my carrots, I've got an onion. What I'm going to do is put the carrots in here in my supersonic. You just did it. Okay, it allowed you to. Okay, so I just did it today and it allowed you to come. Okay, excellent. So I think we just have to get used to doing it a slightly different way. So I have carrots and onions in here. I'm going to chop them up and we're going to put them in the middle section of my stack cooker. So you can see that at the beginning, it was getting a little bit harder, but as soon as the chopper got going, it's magic. And of course, we all know that the chopper forms part of the Tupperware Deluxe kit. And in a minute, I'm going to show you a picture of some of the things that are in the deluxe kit. But before we do that, let's get on a little bit further with the recipe. So now I have my carrots and my onions chopped, and I need to put them in the middle section of my stack cooker. Now, I'm not going to use the colander today, but if you were cooking, for example, a full chicken, you could put your chicken in here, season it, then put it into the middle section, and as it cooks, all of that excess fat drains out of your chicken as it cooks, and it means that you end up with a much healthier chicken to be able to eat. And those of you that are looking and thinking, a whole chicken? Yep, a whole chicken is one of the nicest recipes that we make. We make a chicken, and then in the base, which I'm going to show you in a minute, in the base, we would cook maybe potatoes, carrots, anything you want really to go with your barbecue chicken. And when you cook it for 30 minutes, at the end of that time, you're going to find that your chicken is so juicy and delicious that your family won't want you to cook it any other way in the future. But as I say, today we're not going to use the middle. And what we are going to do, because the rest of my turquoise stack cooker is in operation somewhere else, so I'm actually going to use a different color, but it's the same one. This is what we call the 3 liter. This is the 2 liter, and this one is the lid, or it's a 1 liter, and you can actually do 3 levels if you want. So now I'm going to try and be clever for a minute, and I'm just going to show you an image of the stack cooker. So there it is. Okay, the stack cooker with its different levels. The way it works is with microwaves, so the microwaves pass through, but the technology is also designed that it uses steaming, and when we cook in the stack, in the whole stack, we usually cook at 100% power, but if we're only cooking one level by itself, in that case, I would only use 80% power. So I hear Sherry Lynn. Yes, Sherry Lynn, good to see you. So isn't that cool that I can put a picture in? So that is a picture of the stack cooker. This is my one here. And what I usually, the way I describe it is the bottom is for your grains or your carbohydrate, your starch. So I would put rice, pasta, quinoa, pearl barley, potatoes, that sort of thing is what I would put in the bottom. In the middle, I'm going to put my protein. So today I'm making fish. Usually I'm cooking chicken. I also do eggs. I've done pork tenderloin in here as well, and it was delicious. And then on the top, sometimes I make a dessert on the top, cook all 3 levels together, or other times, like today, I'm going to cook just 2 levels because we still have dessert left from yesterday. So I don't want to be making another dessert. You know, even if it was fish in here, I could still make a dessert on the top. There would be no cross contamination. So I'm getting really techie. Are you impressed, Sherry Lynn? Okay, so I'm going to remove that picture now. There, look at that. Wow, magic. And now what I'm going to do is put my carrot and onion mix in the middle section. And I'm going to use my spatula to get them in. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, which I'll have to go and get from my pantry. And while I'm in my pantry, I will also get my rice ready. And I love using basmati long grain rice. It works so well every time in here. Okay, so that's that. I'm just going to nip to the pantry. I have to get my words right. While I'm there, I'm going to leave you a picture to look at, which is a picture of our current 2 kits. Either of these you can choose to join Tupperware, and I want you to see all the amazing deals that you can get for joining Tupperware at the moment. So I'll leave you to look at that while I go and get my rice. What else did I have to get? Olive oil. I'll be back. Okay, so I hope you've swatted now. You know what is in the different kits. The idea, of course, is to show you that it doesn't matter whether you buy the basic kit or the deluxe kit, you actually get a choice of either of them, and they both give you exactly the same privileges. But if you buy the little one, your percentage off is bigger. But the thing that talks to me is the dollars. So if you buy the big one, you save $370. So that's just to give you a little idea about what is going on at Tupperware at the moment. So now I'm going to hide that again. So now you just get to see me again. So in here, I've got my carrots, and I'm going to put in a little bit of olive oil. And one of the things I'm really trying very hard to do at the moment is to build my YouTube. And the only way I can build my YouTube is by having subscribers. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube, please go. Subscribing is just like following on Facebook. It doesn't commit you to anything, but it would really help me. And in fact, what I'm going to do, I've decided I'm going to send out a mass of emails to all of my contacts. So if you're watching and you get an email from me, it's just asking you to subscribe to my VIP. Okay, now I am going to put in here some parsley. I think parsley with fish is good, isn't it? Yeah, hang on. I'm going to take the other side. So parsley. And I'm also going to put in a bit of thyme, because I think thyme and fish is good as well. If anybody has any advice who's watching, who knows the best herbs to go with fish, I'd be very happy to hear from you. So I'm going to put in a bit of thyme though, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, Windy Cove. Okay, I see a Facebook user on. If you have come on to join us, I can't see your name until you click on the link at the top of where you're watching to give BeLive permission for us to see your name. And I would love to know who it is. Okay, so that'll do for that. Oh, that smells nice. So I'm actually going to cook this for just 2 minutes at 80% power, just so the onion is not raw when I add the fish and I add the frozen vegetables. Okay, so I put it on for 2 minutes 30. Now, those of you that watch me regularly, you will know that I've been experimenting with online shopping. And unfortunately, I had a really bad experience with Metro yesterday, but they have been so good about it today that hopefully I can persuade Alan that we're going to do it again. Can you believe this, guys? I ordered 3 because at Metro at the moment, 3 bags of frozen fruit is $12.77, which is a really good deal. So I ordered 3 bags of multi-fruits, like little berries, and I ordered 3 bags of cherries, sweet cherries. And when the order arrived, they said that the bags of cherries were substituted, and they substituted them for cranberries. I couldn't believe that somebody would substitute sweet cherries for cranberries. So you can imagine I wasn't very happy about that. And like one of the yogurts broke in the container. The cucumber got damaged. They didn't supply me any apples or oranges. It was like pretty much a disaster. But I found out this morning that although I always select for my order to be delivered by my local metro, in fact, it's not. It's delivered by a central. So you have to do some other organization in your app to make sure it comes from the local. So, teething problems. I'm not the only techie that has teething problems. Hello, Ingrid. So nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that I don't have those problems again because, when things turn up and it's not what you ordered, then I had to spend an hour this morning taking them back. I know in future I can just give them back to the person at the door. So the important thing is to check your order before the person at the door arrives so you can give back the things that you don't want substituted. It's all a learning thing. Okay, so in the base of here, I'm going to put a cup of basmati rice. And I'm going to add just about 1 3/4 cups of water to that. So I'll just be over at my sink. So there we have, I've got my 1 1/4 cups. So now my onion and my carrot have started to cook. Not very much. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. Yes, it was disappointing, Wendy. But having said that, they were really good to me today. When we were sorting it out, they refunded me all sorts of things because my bag of potatoes, the top 4 potatoes were completely rotten. But they refunded that and I get to keep the rest of the potatoes. Anyway, so at the end of the day, it was really good. But in the moment, it was pretty disappointing. So now this is smelling delicious with the parsley and the thyme. And in fact, the one thing I did forget to get was my black pepper. So while I'm at my black pepper, just for those of you that haven't seen this, I'm going to show you a picture of the stack cooker, which is what I'm using to cook with today. So the stack cooker costs $260. It's a big ticket item. But if you're a Tupperware member, it actually costs you $165. So that is now I was trying to work out what that was. So that's 60, that's like a big saving, right? So it's 35 plus 60. So it's $95 saving. So it really makes a big difference to be a Tupperware member. I love that I have that opportunity. But when I went to look today, actually that math is incorrect because it's 150 plus 15 is 165. So that's 35 plus 50, $85 saving. So when I went to look on the website today, I noticed that there's only about 200 stack cookers left. So I don't know whether a lot of people are buying them or whether they're diminishing the stock. But if this is something that you like, you need to make sure you get one. So now I'm going to get my fish. So I love haddock. So I often, hi Karen, good to see you. So I often use haddock when I'm cooking a fish dish. So I've got my fillets here, and all I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cook all of this because it doesn't fill you very much, does it, fish? So, and I always think, well, actually, there's two big ones. Yeah, they're always different sizes because it's fish, right? Not all fish is the same size. And so you cook your fish from frozen if you're using the frozen fillets. So we'll put one in. Actually, I think I'm only going to be able to get these two in. So I'm going to put these two fish. They're quite nice size fillets, so we should be okay. And I'll put the other one back in the fridge. And then when I buy the next packet, I'll use two, and then I'll have two for the next time, right? That's how my brain works, because otherwise I know that I'm going to be left with some fish at some point. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Two perfect fillets in there. So let's put this one back in the freezer. I usually keep my fish in the freezer downstairs, but I knew I was going to be cooking with you guys tonight. So I brought it upstairs. Okay, now the other thing that I need is frozen veggies. So I'm just checking out where they are. Okay, there's some edamames. There's some corn. And I know I have peas because I just got them yesterday. So where have they gone? So I'm going to put in here frozen peas, frozen edamames, and frozen corn, as well as my nest of carrot, carrot and onion. So, I mean, this is just, you just do this by eye, however many you want. And then put them, and look at this, guys. So can you see that the frost, it's on the lid, it's away from the actual piece. So it's good technology. Now we're going to put, look, this one you can see even more. Put some corn in there. And the final thing to go in here is some edamames. Okay, so I'll put these back, and thank goodness the lids stay on. Okay, so it's almost done. And the only thing I have left to do is pour some cream over the top. And I have my 35% cream here. And I mean, I think you're meant to use half a cup, but I generally just do it by eye. Just cover your fish. There we go. And what I always add on the top of that, hello, Raluca. What brand is the fish? Because you always buy fresh. I used to always buy fresh, but I love this brand of fish. I'll fish out the bag for you. It's always I always get it from Metro, and the fish is always good. So I'm putting now just black pepper over the top of here. I've already seasoned with parsley and thyme, and I put some salt in. And so now my fish dish is ready to cook. So I will cook it for 20 minutes on high. My rice is in the bottom. And when I've finished, I'm going to have a delicious fish meal. So I'm just going to leave it to the side for the minute because I just want to show you, those of you that have just come on, that one of the great things about, oh, I forgot to hide this. So you've just seen half of me all the time. But it's really good being able to show pictures. And one of the things that I was trying to work out today is how to get the feed of comments along the bottom. I haven't worked that out yet. But, you know, one of the things I like to talk about every single day is the Tupperware kit. And in our business, we have two ways that you can join. You can join with the basic kit or the deluxe kit. The basic kit is 73% off, $193 for $59, and you save $134. But the big kit, okay, 67% off. It's not 73, but you save $370 because you get $549 of Tupperware for $179. So if you were going to choose your Tupperware kit today, which one would you choose? Would you choose the basic or would you choose the deluxe? I know which one I would choose because I'm all about how much money I'm saving. But also, if you have a budget and you're just looking to get the privileges of being at Tupperware without having to invest a lot of money, then I think the basic. Sherry Lynn, I did not go to Kingston today. I think I have COVID at the moment. My husband had it. He's getting over it, but I've been very snuffly and coughing and not sleeping well. So I decided that I didn't want to risk driving to Kingston. And I was glad I didn't because there was a huge snowstorm here in the middle of the day. So I'll be coming next week for sure, next Thursday for sure. You would take the big kit, Wendy? Yep, I'm sure you would. But that is just about it for me today. I will post a picture later on of my fish meal. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. You know, as the days go on, I get more familiar with this technology. I'm finding it to be not so onerous, and also it's great being able to put, look at this, guys, I'm going to show you this. You can do your setup differently. So I could have me with a little thing, or I could have that big and me just at the bottom. So I'm really happy about this. And if I wanted to put this in to summarize what I've been talking about today, I like this. And this I can do in different ways as well. So the technology for this is quite exciting, I think. And every day I'm learning more. Yes, Cindy, absolutely. The deluxe kit. I will feel I'm feeling better, but I have to take medication to feel better. You know what? You just do it, right? What can you do? You just have to cope with it and not let it get you down. So thank you, everyone. It's been fun today. I've enjoyed using my new technology to hang on. I'm trying to hide them. Hide. To make the lives a little more interesting for you and a little more challenging for me. So have a fantastic evening. For those of you who want to come to the recruiting session, I will be there at 6:30 tonight, and tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock we have another podcast, and we're talking about the book Put Your Dreams to the Test. And the chapter we're talking about at the moment is really good. It's all about tenacity. So if you have time to come on the podcast at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you need to know the Zoom number, let me know. If you're in the Salesforce, it is in the poster on the Salesforce group, so you can find it there. So have a great evening, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.